Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Hi everybody.
It's us again, Piotrek and Daria. We are here to make a quick quiz. The second one. Yesterday was very funny, and today we will have an opportunity to do the second round. Can you please tell us if you can hear us, if you can see us, if everything is fine? Jacek will be our moderator like the last time, and our friend Luke Łukasz will score points this time. So Jacek, if you can hear us, please write it on Discord. I have it here. All fine, that's great.
Okay.
So it will be like yesterday, but this time Daria will read the question and answers.
Yes.
Jacek will pass them to the Discord channel, and after he did that, you will have to answer, for example, 1A, 2A, after each question, number of question and the answer. Jacek will then write stop or something like that, so no more answering. Then Łukasz will score points, and I will then read some anecdote about the question, and later on we can move to another one. So there will be 15 questions total, and if there will be a tie, we will have 5 more to select the winner. This time points are worth questions are worth points, 1, 2, or even more, and we can try with the basic question like the number 0 so you can see the how it works, how it goes. So Daria, please read the first question.
Okay. So the Victorian era started and ended in years: A. 1887 to 1901. B. 1800 to 1897. C. 1837 to 1901. And D. 1831 to 1914.
Yeah, so now Jacek will copy this question, pass it on the Discord channel and the quiz channel, and after he does so, you will be able to answer the question. This one is the test one, so no points, just to see.
Jacek, write something.
I'm writing the rules. Wait a moment. Okay, yes, we can see on the Discord. Yes, here's the question. Yeah, we will wait a bit, so you will all get familiar with the style of the quiz. Okay, I believe you got it. Yeah, there's 0, 0, and the answer. And Jacek, please put numbers next to the questions as well. Letters, so it will be easier.
A, B, C, or D.
Yeah, and as you can see, Jacek put we are done. That means no more answering. And now the scoring will happen. So Jacek, if you are ready, we are ready here, I believe. Let us...
Can we say which one was the correct answer?
Yes, of course. Yes, it's a test, but we still can answer this question. So of course it was C. So it was
1837 to 1901.
Yes, and the Victorian era was the period of Queen Victoria's regime. It was from 12 June 1837 until her death on 22nd January 1901. The era followed the Georgian period and preceded the Edwardian period, and its later half overlaps with the first part of the Belle Epoque era of continental Europe. And that's the setting of the Pen and Dreadful game as well. Okay, Jacek says that we are ready. Yes. Basically every answer before my question on Discord. Yeah, we are done. Exactly. Use this for number of question answered ABC. So like you did, like it should be then 1A, 2B, and so on. Okay, so if we are already, start with the first question.
First question. A functioning difference engine was constructed from Charles Babbage originally plans in A. 1991, B. 1987, C. 1890, D. 1901.
Okay, let's Jacek type it. Is he typing?
I hope.
Yeah, I assume it's a little bit of delay, of course, from the stream to the real life. There it is.
I think it was a hard one. But
Question 1, sorry. Okay, so we got the answers. 1C, 1C, 1B, 1C, 1A, 1D, 1C. Oh, all of them.
Yeah.
We will see. Okay, we are done. So the correct answer was A, 1991. And Charles Babbage was an English polymath from the Victorian era, a mathematician, philosopher, inventor, and mechanical engineer. And Babbage originated the concept of the digital programmable computer.
Okay.
Okay, so we are ready for the second question.
The second question is: Nobel Prize isn't awarded in the field of A. Chemistry, B. Peace, C. Physiology, D. Technology.
And remember, is not awarded.
Yes.
So Jacek is typing. Here's the question. That's the easier one, yeah?
Yeah.
I can see a lot of answers. Let me wait till it's over.
Okay. So
We're done. So of course it's the technology. And so Alfred Nobel was a Swedish chemist, engineer, and industrial, most famously known for the invention of dynamite. In his last will, he bequeathed all of his remaining realizable assets to be used to establish 5 prizes which became known as Nobel Prizes. Nobel Prizes were first awarded in 1901. Okay, so we are ready for the third question. Here we go.
Does the Pinkerton National Detective Agency hurt women and minorities? A. Yes, but only minorities, not women. B. Yes, from its founding. C. No, it was a practice uncommon at the time. D. No, the Pinkertons were not hearing anyone. They were simply bounty hunters.
Okay, let's wait for Jacek. And I can read that there's some technical issues. There are no letters before the answers. Maybe he will manage to fix it. Okay, now it seems good. Oh, and as you can see, Jacek is writing points at the bottom. It's a tricky one, but it's done. So congratulations to ATP23. You are correct because the answer is yes from its founding. So Pinkerton, founded as the Pinkerton National Detective Agency, is a private security guard and detective agency established in the United States by Scotsman Alan Pinkerton in 1850 and currently a subsidiary of Securitas AB. Pinkerton became famous when he claimed to have foiled a plot to assassinate President-elect Abraham Lincoln, who later hired Pinkerton agents for his personal security during the Civil War.
Okay, so now...
Okay, we are ready for the fourth question. Let's go.
Karl Marx, one of the authors of the Communist Manifesto, was well known for doing something all the time when working. It was A. Drinking tea, B. Drinking the vodka, C. Smoking all the time, D. Looking through the windows.
Okay, so waiting for Jacek. C. Okay, we're done. So it's, of course, it was C, smoking all the time. And the Community's Manifesto is an 1848 political document by German philosopher Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, commissioned by the Communist League and originally published in London just as the revolutions of 1848 began to erupt. The manifesto was later recognized as one of the world's most influential political documents. Okay, we are ready for the next question.
Okay.
Number 5.
What is the name of the author of Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? A. Robert Louis Stevenson, B. Gabriel John Utterson, C. Charles Dickens, D. Lloyd Osborne.
This one is worth 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit difficult. Okay, there it is. Okay, we're done. So, as most of you guessed, it's A. Robert Louis Stevenson. And Strange Cases of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is a Gothic novella by Scottish author Robert Louis Stevenson, first published in 1886. The novella's impact is such that it has become a part of the language, with the vernacular phrase Jekyll and Hyde referring to persons with an unpredictable dual nature, outwardly good, but sometimes shockingly evil. Okay, we're ready with another question, number 6.
Did King Arthur find the Holy Grail in the Monty Python and the Holy Grail? A. Yes, at the end of the movie. B. No, it was taken by French. C. No, he was arrested by the police. And D. Yes, but in the sequel.
It's also worth 2 points. So, Jacek is typing right now.
We all love Monty Python, so I think
of course we
it's
do.
Easy.
Okay, here's the question. You might be correct about this. Okay, we're done. Of course, it's C. Now he was arrested by the police. So Monty Python and the Holy Grail is a 1975 British comedy film reflecting the Arthurian legend. written and performed by the Monty Python comedy group. It was conceived during the hiatus between the third and fourth series of their BBC television series, Monty Python's Flying Circus. Okay, so we're ready with the next question, number 7.
The daguerreotype process was invented in A. France, B. England, C. Scotland, D. Germany.
Okay, wait for Jacek. Daguerreotype. Okay, here's the question. Hey, what's next? We're done. Yes, it's A, it's France. So the daguerreotype process was the first publicly available photographic process widely used during the 1840s and 1850s, invented by Louis Jacques Mande Duchy and introduced worldwide in 1839. The daguerreotype was almost completely superseded by 1860 with new, less expensive processes yielding more readily viable images. Okay, question number 8.
Frankenstein novel full title is A. Frankenstein is the full title of the novel. B. Frankenstein, the story of a monster. C. Frankenstein, the first man in the Garden of Eden. Frankenstein or the modern Prometheus.
Is the option D, and this question is worth 2 points. So what is the full title of the Frankenstein novel? Okay, there it is. Let us see some answers. Sandman is the first one to answer. Okay, we're done. So Frankenstein, of course, or the modern Prometheus, is an 1880 novel written by English author Mary Shelley. Shelley started writing the story when she was 18, and the first edition was published anonymously in London on 1st January 1818, when she was 20. Her name first appeared in the second edition published in Paris in 1821. Okay, this leads us to the question number 9.
Okay. So, in the United Kingdom, police in London were photographing criminals by A. 1846, B. 1888, C. 1805, D. 1815.
Okay, so wait for Jacek to publish the question. It's worth 3 points. There we go. Okay, we are done. And unfortunately, none of you got it correctly because it was 1846. And a mugshot is a photographic portrait of the person from the waist up, typically taken after the person is arrested. Photographing of criminals began in the 1840s, only a few years after the invention of photography, but it was not until 1888 that French police officer Alphonse Bertillon standardized the process. Okay, question number 10. There we go.
In one of the episodes of Doctor Who television series, the Doctor and his companion Rose Tyler travel to Victorian Cardiff on Christmas Eve 1869, where there have been sightings of strange gas-like creatures. The Doctor and Rose team up with which well-known novelist? A. Jane Austen, B. William Blake, C. Charles Dickens, D. Lord Byron.
This one is also worth 3 points. Those questions are pretty hard for right now.
Yeah.
Let's wait for Jacek.
Or maybe it will be the easiest one because
Some of you may have seen this one, yeah.
Doctor Who.
I did, for example.
Me too.
Yeah, you were right. They know the answer. And we're done. Of course, it was C, Charles Dickens, and the Unquiet Dead is the third episode of the series, or the first series of the British science fiction television program Doctor Who, first broadcasted on 9th April 2005 on BBC One. It was written by Mark Gatiss and directed by Euros Lynn. Okay, question number 11.
Leprechaun-like creatures appear in Irish mythology. A. All the time. B. In half of the stories. C. Very rarely. D. Never.
Pure Dracane was too late with his answer. But rules are rules. What we can do. Okay, the next question. Let's see how they answer to this one. It's also not that easy, actually. It might seem another way. And we're done. And some of you answered correctly. It's C, very rarely. And the leprechaun, they only become prominent in later folklore, not so much in the Irish mythology.
Okay, so next question is
12, yes.
Jane Austen, after her death in 1817, left behind 3 volumes of juveniles, writings in manuscript, a short epistolary novel, Lady Susan, and another unfinished novel. What is the title of that novel? A. The Watsons, B. The Holmes, C. The Moriartys, D. The
Doyles.
The Doyles. Sorry.
This one is harder, it's worth 4 points. Let's wait for Jacek here. Yeah, I was going to put C, but thought it was a trick, haha. And it was a tricky question, yeah, the last one. Okay, and here is the new one. Waiting for, and we're done. And there's only one correct answer here. Lisa did find the right answer. It's answer A, the Watsons. So Jane Austen was an English novelist known primarily for her 6 major novels, which interpret, critique, and comment upon the British landed gentry at the end of the 18th century. Austen's plots often explored the dependence of women and on marriage in the pursuit of favorable social standing and economical security. Her works critique the novels of sensibility of the second half of the 18th century and are part of the transition to 19th century literary realism. Okay, question number 13 then.
Charles Darwin has taken his evolution theory concepts from which of these books? A. The Bible, B. Zoonomia by Erasmus Darwin. C. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. D. Faust by Johann Wolfgang von Goethe.
It's also worth 4 points. Okay, waiting for Jacek here. Okay, there's the question. Jacek said we're done, let's start with another question. Yeah, he kinda messed up, I believe. Okay, so let's skip this one.
Okay.
It's probably not going to be taken part into the calculation.
But when can we say which one?
Yes. So the correct answer was Zoonomia by Erasmus Darwin, and Erasmus Darwin has prized general concepts of evolution and common descent in his Zoonomia, a poetic fantasy of gradual creation including undeveloped ideas, anticipating concepts his grandson expanded.
Okay, so next question is: Emily Jane Bronte was an English novelist and poet who is best known for her only novel, Wuthering Heights. She published it under the pen name A. Alice Barr, B. Cruel Barr, C. Acton Barr, D. Jane Eyre.
It's also worth 4 points. Okay.
For this question is 4 points.
Yes. Okay, let me check something because we messed up on one question. Maybe you can read this one, and the last one going to be this one. You okay with that?
Okay.
Yeah, we are prepared for stuff like that.
Which, this one?
Mm-hmm. Okay, but for now, let's wait for the answers. Okay, we're done. So it's number 14. Have you answered correctly? Yes, you have. So it was Alice Bell, of course. And Poems by Currer, Ellis, and Acton Bell was a volume of poetry published jointly by the three Bronte sisters, Charlotte, Emily, and Anne, in 1846, and their first work to ever go in print. To evade contemporary prejudice against female writers, the Bronte sisters adopted masculine first names. All three retained the first letter of their first names, though. So Charlotte became Currer Bell, Anne became Acton Bell, and Emily became Alice Bell. Okay. Yeah. So 13 doesn't count. Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
this one because that's accepted.
Okay. So let's go with
15.
number 15. Yes.
So, what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? A. African or European. B. I don't know that. C. But of course, African swallows are non-migratory. What was the question? D. According to research from the Avian Demography Unit for the University of Cape Town, the European swallow has an average length of 12.2 centimeters and an average mass of about 20 grams.
It's a biological question.
Yeah.
Hard one, I believe.
And only 1 point.
Yes,
for this.
only 1 point. Let's wait for Jacek here. There we go. I wonder what the correct answer is. It's not that obvious, if I can help you. You can see the answers here. Oh boy. And we are done.
Love your answers.
Love your answers. That means that you all saw the Monty Python, but unfortunately the correct answer is D, because there really were some research made by the Avian Demography Unit of the University of Cape Town. Seriously. Okay.
And now is the last question.
Should be 10,000 points.
So prepare.
Yes, prepare for the question here. Jacek, are you ready? Okay, that was a troll question, and that was a serious question, man. What are you talking about? So there were two another questions, of course. So, second to last, let's go.
Jane Eyre, originally published as Jane Eyre, an autobiography, a novel by English writer Charlotte Bronte, was originally published as A. Jane Eyre, an autobiography, B. Jane Eyre, the comic book, C. Jane Eyre, a romantic novel of manners, D. Jane Eyre, Big Trouble in Little Britain.
Okay, it's worth 2 points. Jacek will put it on Discord soon. Let's hope you got this one right. Okay. Let's start. We're done. Okay, we're done. Of course, it was A. Jane Eyre, an autobiography. No comments needed here. Okay, so prepare for the last question, after which points will be scored. So, Daria, you're ready to read it?
I am ready, but...
Yes,
Okay.
they are ready as well.
Giuseppe Fortunino Francesco Verdi, in his early operas, demonstrated a sympathy with which political and social movement? A. Bourbon Sicily, B. Victoriano, C. Risorgimento, D. Garibaldism.
It's worth 3 points.
L'Italien.
Last question. We shall see if we have a winner, or there will be a need to play another round. There's the question. Jacek is being funny here. Okay. Oh crap. They're good.
Mm.
Okay, it's done. Okay, so no, so I think he copy pasted the text. So Jacek, please confirm that right now you're supposed to calculate the points. Yeah. Okay, so I believe it's time for our friends to calculate the points. We shall see if there's only one winner or there's a tie and need for another round. Yes, those funny facts is the best thing actually about the whole quiz.
Fun.
And a chance to win the game is kinda nice, I think. Especially as the game is really good one. And it has some of the quiz's humor in it as well, in events or quests.
Thank you very much for that comments. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
The answer was C, as Jacek
Mentioned, yes. Yeah, I was so excited, so confused that there's another question that I forgot to read the correct answer. So yes, it is. How do you pronounce it? You were good with this.
Risorgimento.
Risorgimento.
I hope.
Yes. Oh yeah, he put it here. I can read it as well. So Italian unification, also known as the Risorgimento, was the 19th century political and social movement that resulted in the consolidation of different states of the Italian peninsula into a single state, the Kingdom of Italy. Inspired by the rebellions in the 1820s and 1830s, assigned the outcome of the Congress of Vienna, the unofficial process was precipitated by the revolutions of 1848 and reached completion in 1871 when Rome was officially designated the capital of the Kingdom of Italy. Okay. Thanks, Jacek, for putting this as well. And now, hope that our calculating team is doing its best job. So do you think there will be a winner, or there will be a need to play one more time with another questions?
I can say.
It's too hard to see by us actually with all
Yes.
those points, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So there will be the overtime.
Okay.
Wow, that was not expected. Curly.
We have.
Wait a second, let me... Yes. Just wait a second for the points.
Okay.
Yeah, we shall see the points first. Wait. Wow, we have 3 people tied at 17 points each. That's amazing.
Wow. Congratulations, of course.
Congratulations, it's very good that you have such a big knowledge.
Yeah, wow. So we have 5 extra
Questions, yes. Unfortunately, there's only one game to get. The rules are the rules.
Can we start?
Okay. Okay, so less time to answer the question, and in the situation in which there will be still a tie after those 5 questions, we will calculate who answered faster. So please be fast. So Jacek, when you are ready, please tell me, write it on Discord, and we will start with questions.
And everybody is ready?
Yes, back to 1. It will be back to 1 and up to 5. Okay, Jacek, please tell us that you are ready on Discord. Okay, he's typing, he's typing.
Okay, so first question in overtime is: the Wax Museum in London is called A. Madame Tussauds, B. Madame Rousseau, C. Madame Thursday, D. Madame Fonfota.
Okay, it's worth 1 point. Let us wait for Jacek to post it. There it is. Wow. Lisa was super fast in this one.
Yeah.
Yes, we're done. And of course, it is Madame Tussauds. It is a wax museum in London. It has similar museums in a number of other major cities. It was founded by wax sculptor Marie Tussauds in 1835. Madame Tussauds is a major tourist attraction in London, displaying the waxwork of famous and historical figures, as well as popular film and television characters played by famous actors. Okay, let's start with another question.
Okay, Oliver Twist is a novel written by A. Thomas Hardy, B. Charles Dickens, C. Monty Python, D. Jane Austen.
It's worth 2 points. Let's wait for Jacek. It shouldn't be that hard. Okay, we're done. And you are all correct. So Charles Dickens is the right answer. He was an English writer and social critic. He created some of the world's best-known fictional characters and is regarded by many as the greatest novelist of the Victorian era. His works enjoyed unprecedented popularity during his lifetime, and by the 12th century, critics and scholars has recognized him as a literary genius. His novels and short stories are still widely read today. In the game, Charles Dickens is a character that players can add to their deck when they complete the specific quest. So he appears in Pen and Dreadfun as well.
Okay.
Okay, we are ready here. Lisa, you won the game. Okay, so I believe we are ready. So question number 3.
Okay. In early drafts of 20,000 Leagues Under the Seas, Captain Nemo wasn't of East Indian origin but A. British, B. Native American, C. Polish, D. Russian.
This question is worth 3 points. And let's wait for Jacek to write it down on the Discord channel. There it is. Oh my god. Okay, and we're done. And only Tanika was right, because it was actually Polish. In early drafts of 20,000 Leagues Under the Seas, Nemo appears as a Polish noble, a member of the Szlachta, that's like a Polish name for noble persons, bent on avenging the murder of his family during Russia's violent suppression of the January uprising. However, Verne's editor, Pierre-Jules Hetzel, feared that the book not only would offend the Russian Empire, a major friend ally, but would also be banned from the country's bookstores. Captain Nemo is one of the playable characters in the game and can use gold tokens in a variety of ways. So as well, another character that you can meet in Pen and Dreadfun.
Okay. So let's go to another question.
Number 4.
The picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde was criticized for A. The novel's very poor cover, B. That it wasn't the new Wilde's play, C. That Wilde's aim was to offend absolutely everyone, D. Unclean, poisonous, and heavy with the mephitic odors of moral and spiritual putrefaction.
Yeah.
And
It's worth 3 points.
yes.
Wait for Jacek. Let's see. No, it's not that easy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's a question. Wow. We're done. And unfortunately, Lisa, answer D is the correct one. So unclean, poisonous, and heavy with the mephitic odors of moral and spiritual putrefaction. So Oscar Finnegan O'Flaherty Wills Wilde was an Irish poet and playwright. After writing in different forms throughout the 1880s, the early 1890s saw him become one of the most popular playwrights in London. He is best remembered for his epigrams and plays, his novel The Picture of Dorian Gray, and the circumstances of his criminal conviction for gross indecency for consensual homosexual acts, imprisonment, and early death at age 46. Okay, then.
We have the last question.
They are ready? They are ready.
Okay. What was the second name of Maria Skłodowska-Curie? A. Salomea, B. Ruth, C. Bronisława, D. Maria.
Come on, Jacek, come on. How many points is worth?
It's worth 4 points.
Is he typing? Is he typing? Sandman is typing. Yes, that's the question. I have the card. Whoa! Wow! That was something. Okay, so the correct answer is A, Salomea. As a part of the Curie family legacy of 5 Nobel Prizes, she was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, the first person and the only woman to win the Nobel Prize twice, and the only person to win the Nobel Prize in the 2 scientific fields. She was also the first woman to become a professor of the University of Paris. And Maria Curie is also a playable character. You can actually test her in the Tabletopia game. Yeah, you can show her miniature. She's a steampunk runner, she can move very fast and do a lot of damage as well.
You can see her in our promo video on our YouTube channel and how it
let's
works
see
in-game.
what happened here. How our moderator Jacek will deal with the quiz. Yeah, so let's wait for our team to give us some answers. Wait.
Of course, we congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
All of you.
Please give us a second. Yeah, Jacek came here to us for a brief conversation. I will mute the microphone for a second. Please give us a minute. Thank you. Yeah, so I believe there will be another question. Just please give us a second. We will find it, and because we have it prepared somewhere, but not with us right now. Yes, one more final question. Just give us a minute or two, and we will be ready. Yeah, please wait for Jacek actually to think that if the last one is going to be calculated, but I believe that the question was scored too fast, so but he's typing right now, so please wait for him.
Okay, so I have a extra
Okay,
question.
but please wait a second for now. So Jacek, when you are all ready, please type it on the Discord channel and we will read the last question. Okay, he's typing something. Still waiting for Jacek. We can go with it.
So
please be prepared.
Okay. What is the real name of Jill the Ripper? A. Percy Mary. B. Catherine Flanagan. C. Emily Dickinson. D. Dia Amelia.
Jill the Ripper.
Jill the Ripper.
Okay, we're waiting now for Jacek. Okay, there are the answers. This was fast. Okay, so maybe you can tell us what is the real answer to this question?
The real is Percy Mary.
So it's answer number. No, it's D, yeah. So Lisa got it right. So I believe this will solve the situation and we will have a winner. Yes, it was D, Percy Mary. So Jacek, please now tell us the official scoring. So was it Lisa or maybe someone else got the game? Jacek wanted to know. Lucky guess. Oh wow. Sometimes luck is useful, yeah? Okay, I can see Jacek typing something. My dude, there is no trivia on the card I got, unfortunately. You can feel free to post it there on the Discord. Okay. It's quite a long amount of text, so we can still read it while we are waiting for the scoring. So after mysterious killing in Whitechapel in 1888, people started looking for the Reaper. They were looking for, well, Jack, of course. Was he a mad doctor, a butcher, Queen Victoria's weak-minded son? Everyone in Whitechapel found themselves peering nervously into the fog, wondering which normal-looking male passerby was actually a maniac. Everyone, that is, expect for a few lone voices, suggested something totally radical. What if they should actually be looking for a Jill? You can check out this conspiracy theory that Jack the Ripper is actually a woman on the internet. It's kinda cool and unfamous because you're familiar with Jack the Ripper, not Jill the Ripper.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe it's good to know more about this. Okay, and now Jacek, I believe, is ready. They are double checking the scores. Yeah, we need to be sure. And
the winner is... We are waiting here as well. Congratulations. Tanika wins with 9 points. Nice. Well done, well done. It was hard.
Yeah, it was a very good quiz with a little bit of twist during till the end. Yes, we had to take some questions, got new ones. But one more time, congratulations, Tanika. Thank all of you for participating, and I hope that you enjoyed it and that it was a nice time spent together. So thank you, Daria. Thank you, Jacek.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. And see you soon. And you can also meet us and play with us on Tabletopia. Please leave a like on our social media, and
we have a
Board Game Geek profile as well. Yeah.
Instagram and Facebook, and
yeah. Very close quiz. Very good answers. You were amazing. So thanks a lot, and see you soon.
Bye bye.